all to imagine something with me. Just picture yourself sitting on a warm, sunny beach in soft white sand. And as you're watching the children build sandcastles and frolic in the foamy waves, you just take a deep breath of the fresh salt air. And then suddenly you realize the air is not quite so fresh anymore, as a band of wild horses has plodded up to join you on the beach. So you may be wondering where on earth this beach is. You're on Assateague Island. So I vacation on Assateague Island since I was about 6 months old. I go there every year with my family. We camp on the island for about 9 days. So today I just want to share with you some of Assateague Island's unique history and some of the fun vacations and activities that you can do there. So many of you may have heard of the horses of Assateague Island due to the popular children's book and movie, Mr. Chickadee. In that movie, the horses are said to have come to the island due to a Spanish ship that was wrecked off the coast of the island that was carrying horses. So when the ship wrecked, the horses swam to the island, and we have the horses of Assateague Island that we have today. Unfortunately, there's no proof to affirm this story, but because of the children's book and movie, it is the most popular story. But according to the National Park Service and the U.S. Department of the Interior, 17th century farmers let their horses graze on Assateague Island so that they could avoid fencing laws and taxation on the horses. So that's the best explanation about how the horses came to be on the island. So today there are 2 herds on the island. We have the Maryland herd, which you can see on the left, which is the green section of the island. This herd is kept to about 125 horses, and it's managed by the National Park Service. They try to keep it to a reasonable number as the horses are not native to the island and they can cause a lot of damage. According to an article about Assateague Island published in the Journal of Wildlife Management, overgrazing has been shown to impact the physical integrity of sensitive dune features in marshlands through trampling and elimination of soil-binding vegetation. So in order to keep the herd at a manageable level, the National Park Service instituted a program which they started in 1994, in which they give the horses an annual birth control dart, and they only allow the horses to foal 1 time in their life, which has allowed the mares to live longer, healthier lives, as well as preserving the island. So then we have the Virginia herd, which lives on the right side of the island. It's kind of the green section there. And this herd is owned by the Chickadee Volunteer Fire Department. In the movie Mr. Chickadee, you may have kind of seen this. They round up the horses every year, and they swim them from Assateague Island across the bay to Chickadee, which is the white island on the right there, below the orange section. And once they get on to Chickadee, they auction the foals off. They usually have between 60 and 90 foals. So they sell most of them, and then the foals that are left and the remaining horses, they swim back to Assateague Island. So this allows the Virginia herd, which is privately owned, to maintain a size that doesn't damage the island. So now that you know a little bit about Assateague Island, I just want to share some of the vacation opportunities that are available there with you. College students are always looking for cheap ways to get off campus and do fun things with their friends. So Assateague Island, you can get a campsite for under $40 a night. So you can just go to your parents' garage or your roommate's parents' garage and find a tent and some sleeping bags, and you can drive down to Assateague Island for the weekend. And it's only about 4 hours from campus, so it's a decent drive for the weekend. There's a variety of fun outdoor activities. Of course, there's always the beach, and there's a lot of great things you can do on the beach. Ocean City is about 20 minutes away. That's a huge tourist attraction, so there's a lot of fun things to do there. And you can also go canoeing and kayaking and fishing, and there's a bunch of hiking trails. You can go on dune trails, marsh trails, as well as forest trails, which allow you to see the whole coastal landscape of the island. So now that you know about Assateague Island and the cheap vacation opportunities that are available there, as well as a lot of the activities, I really encourage you to go check it out. It's one of the few places that you can still see horses in the wild. So it's a great place to go.